What's going on, MourN here? It's been a while. But the game looks like it might be at an uptick, so I've decided to do a video on this next event coming out. So let's just go ahead and jump right into that, and I'm going to go over that, and then I'm going to go over what I really want to talk about. Dear Adventurer, we will be launching a new update patch on September 30th, 2021. Thank you for your support to us. We sincerely, blah, blah, blah. You know, the same gist of it. 500 diamonds, all good. New feature. Added 2 new ores. The Starlight Shadow Ore and the Shattered Symbiotic Ore. More on those shortly. New event. Simon's Adventure will release soon. That's how you can obtain the ores. Event time, it starts at reset tonight. That's roughly 3 hours for me. Use wooden dice and magic dice to let Simon embark on adventures. All kinds of exciting encounters await. For more details, please check the event rules via adventure event. That's when it comes out. This sounds an awful lot like Im's Adventure, which is not a terrible event. In Idle Heroes, same company, kind of makes sense, but I will forewarn that it is very heavy pay to win. So we will see how easy you can actually get the ore. At least maybe we'll get lucky and maybe you can just get like at least one. And we'll talk about which one you should go for soon. They changed the update. They're now telling us what's going to happen for 3 consecutive weeks. That's pretty awesome. That is a very small but needed quality of life update so people can plan. That said, the next event, the week after the dice, isn't much of an event at all. Selection package is back again. Super value offer. Don't miss out. Well, let's hope that it is an actual super value offer, or I would suggest you skip it. And then the following week, Night of Ash will open. We know what that is. Hopefully they change a little bit and they add some stuff like pet food or things like that to it, because the rewards, I mean, Night of Ash is really honestly completely free to play. But the rewards aren't so great in respect to the game. Now, I'm real quick going to touch on all of these things. These events are fine. I don't really like the special selection event. I think that could be thrown in with another one. But right now, let's assume we have rotating events. We have this Simon's Adventure. I don't know if the shipwreck's going to come back. I doubt it. It was kind of for the new release, but let's just assume it doesn't. And we have Simon's Adventure, the Cloud Top, which is not called Cloud Top anymore. If you notice, this current one, it's a campaign loot event. So you don't have to call it Cloud Top, but it's a campaign loot event. And then you have Night of Ash, and then there was one other event. The Wish / Summoning event. Which the Wish and the Summoning event should be combined. It absolutely has to be combined. It's ridiculous to force us to use summons 2 consecutive weeks in a row. I mean, there's really, like right now I just have a full bag and I have like 250 slots. No, 275 and I have a full bag. It's just ridiculous. So they should start combining those, and then they should actually make a monthly rotating of, you get the double tokens from the various things like Expedition, double tokens from the Arena, double tokens from what's it called, the Ruins. And then they should, and if they don't have another double token to do, which they could do double tribe tokens, or they can make double campaign drop, like where you get 2 times the experience, 2 times the resources. That would be actually quite phenomenal, since most of us need resources anyway. Now that concludes that part. We're going to jump into the game real quick, because that's what I really want to talk about on here. Because we can see the new ores already. And that's what I'm most excited about. I didn't realize you could see them already. And then Guildmate pointed it out, Tingle. So we have the Starlight Shadow. At the beginning of each battle, the wearer gains energy by 25 before each round. The wearer has a 10% chance of gaining energy by 5. So this is really good. This is the first energy ore, which we needed. Well, let me keep reading it all. At the beginning of each battle, you gain 35 energy, and then before each round, the energy can be increased to 10. I don't know if the percent remains constant or not. We'll see when it comes out. Beginning of each, and then the last one is beginning of each battle, the energy gained increases to 50 before each round, and the energy gained increases to 15. All right, so I assume what I'm seeing is the 10% is static, which is fine, because this is clearly a PvP ore. It'll have an application in PvE, but this is a PvP ore, and it comes with speed attack. There is a meta shift coming, I can assure you. I've already been talking with tribe mates today that some heroes are going to be very good, because what makes Meryl so good, even with a speed build, is she's the only hero that can active round 1. Well, now that's not true, because Meryl is actually base stats pretty damn slow. So there's going to be a big change possibly coming in the current meta. Meryl's placement is going to change, and it's going to be interesting because, for instance, Marcia is the fastest hero in the game. If Marcia has the ability to go first and they shift, say, Meryl to the front, to the back, well, Meryl's no longer going to go second because she's going to lose speed. And the same goes for in the front, because you could have a Sarah built for speed and she's also faster naturally, base speed. If you switch some stuff up, or Sylvia, for me personally, I already have speed gear for warriors to make my Sylvia the fastest on the battlefield. Of course, I gotta up my artifact and re-roll that to get speed, but it might be worth it in order to get that early proc of Sarah, and this is going to be a game-changing thing. For certain, this is going to change how the game is played, how PvP shakes out, because there is a hero that can potentially stop the Margaret meta with the Speed Stone. And she is faster than Meryl, naturally, by quite a bit, actually. So you would need a very hefty speed boost on Meryl for that to matter. You could actually, with this, drop Meryl's speed down a little bit and start running a more aggressive Meryl build to where you can one-shot everybody. Because that's what was great about Meryl in the beginning, was she could just one-shot everybody, and then speed became the factor, and everyone had to have a speed Meryl. Well, that may not be the case anymore. Depending on how easy it is to get this ore, I will be testing this one as soon as I can. Then the next ore is the Shattered Symbiotic ore. It comes with control rate and fortitude. When dealing damage to the target, the wearer has a 4% chance to stun the target for 1 round. The next one, it increases to 6%, then it increases to 8%. The stun is nice, but this is a really low percent chance to stun. So I'm not overly impressed by this, and it depends on how it works with heroes. I don't know. I assume this is going to be independent of its own. However, for instance, maybe it's not independent, and maybe it stacks on, say, Randall's stun already. And if it does stack on Randall's stun, because we never really know how these are going to interact with the heroes until we can actually test and play them. If it does, Randall just becomes much stronger also, because he automatically goes first in the very first round. But it's not his actual attack, but this is confirmed. I've tested this. I have A5 Randall. He will automatically hit one random enemy with his opening ability and then possibly stun them. Now, if this stacks plus control rate, that can be pretty devastating. But this isn't the ore that I personally would go for first if you only have the option to get one. It's definitely going to be the Starlight Shadow ore. That thing is going to... This is going to change how the meta currently operates. I don't know how... It'll change the speed Meryl. Because control resistance is going to become increasingly more important in this game, and I have not had good luck rolling that. So we'll see how this all plays out. But it would be nice to kind of drop away from a really heavy like speed Meryl and just have one other hero go first. And I already know who I'm going to test first. And I don't know that it's going to work, but I'm really hoping it works. Because if it does work, if it works and I can get the right gear on her, it would legitimately mean that Margaret will shift completely out of the meta. It's not going to matter having her because her one ability will be useless. And I'm really hoping that's the case because it is annoying to lose to RNG because Margaret has had some magical way of stacking 7 to 8 burn stacks on you. You can't survive that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's insane. Kind of nice doing a video again. I hope people that are subscribed still watch. Let me know what ore in the comments that you're interested to test out. I probably won't test right away because I want to see how the event plays out, and I want to do an event review, which I'll probably do tomorrow my time. So probably in like 13, 14 hours. Let me know what ore you're going for. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe. We've slowed down on the videos because the game got stale, but I haven't forgot it. 250 subs, we'll be doing some kind of giveaway if we ever reach there, if the game survives that long. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks.